Man, you already know what it is, Big MC. Man, I'm back at you with another reaction video for y'all today. And y'all know my slogan, man. Mm, mm, Another sad situation. And before we get into this video, man, I want to thank my subscribers tuning in, supporting my content, man. I love you for it. You dig what I'm saying? Continue supporting my content, man, by sharing with family and friends. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button for your boy too, man. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment on videos too. You dig what I'm saying? And if you ain't subscribed, what's taking you so long, man? Hit that notification bell for your boy, man. Turn me up. You dig? Share my content with family and friends. And before we get into this, man, sad situation, man. Police sued for a racist profiling victim of crime. Now, let me tell you something. People always want to leave comments or say something about a situation when you be saying something about the cops. Now, this be my opinion, and your opinion is your opinion. In my opinion, 5-0 always racist profiling. Like they say, don't blame the police. Or the police is not the problem. It's us. No, it's the police too. You feel what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we be wrong, or we do extra, or we do certain shit. But come on now, people know in their right mind 5-0 do way more. Even if you ain't committed a crime, or even if you did commit a crime, they still do extra because of the color of your skin. You feel what I'm saying? They don't show us the same love that they show others. If your skin darker than theirs, they is not showing you no type of love. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I be saying. That just be my opinion, and that's gonna stick with me until I end. You feel me? Until because they never ain't gonna prove you wrong. Because name one time police ever prove you wrong. Like I'm finna show you this video right here. They racist profiling because the color, because he black. I done seen so many body cams, bro, where they didn't did the same similar with how they do with black folks, with the white folks, and they show them so much love, way much love. They don't do extra, they don't react fast, none of that. I ain't saying they need to, but I'm saying why we don't get that opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? And people get mad when I always say, or I leave a like when I say something or on my commentary, like, man, the police, they do too much, they do extras, they don't respect black, they don't. They are stereotypers. They racist profilers. You know what I'm saying? They always think we committed a crime. We all just like y'all always say. All cops is not bad. Well, all black people ain't bad. And yes, I do go outside. Yes, I do experience all that. What you think I've been? I've been through the same shit. That's how I know. That's why it ain't gonna never change. I got racist profile. While I'm talking literally. I'm doing it my job. I deliver a package doing my motherfucking job, right? And this motherfucking cop almost hit me while I was crossing the street to get my fucking truck. You feel what I'm saying? He gets mad at me, walk up to me with his hand on his gun. Literally, I'm at work. What you say? What you mean when I say? You just almost hit me with your car, bro. What do you mean when I say? You a police, you can't do nothing. I thought the people in the crosswalk got the right of way. Cause if it was the opposite way around, I'd be getting hemmed up. I'd be getting a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. He literally walked up to me, man, and I was like, man, don't you need to do? Ain't it something better to do? You feel me? Like you mess with a person that's at work. I pay you to protect me, but you want to fuck with me because you're mad because it's a black person. They hate to see you work. They hate to see you doing good. And the whole thing about it, it was a black cop. You dig what I'm saying? He was caught up in that moment. Like I always say, them black cops, they be caught up in that moment, man. They be forgetting where they came from. You know what I'm saying? Or what's the color of their skin? You feel me? But I ain't trying to make this like no racist thing, and none of this is just my opinion because what I've been through with the cops and what I done seen. Everybody ain't seen or been through what everybody been through, so everybody opinion is different. Maybe because you feel like they all cops ain't evil, or they ain't nothing wrong with them, or we be putting stuff on ourselves. Well, that's you because you probably ain't been the same shit that everybody else been through. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just saying, man. So let's get right into this video, man. I don't want to sit here and preach to y'all too long, man. Let's get right into it, man.
Hey, man, let me talk to you a second. Hang on. Hold on. Stop walking. Let me talk to you a second, man. Okay. Hey, what's going on tonight?
I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all stuff.
Hang on.
Hey, what time? Put your hands behind your back.
In Arkansas, the Texarkana police are handcuffing that man who has not broken any laws.
I'm being detained right now?
Yes,
you are
you
being
are.
detained. It's investigative detention. All right. At this point, you are not in any trouble. You understand? But we're being told by multiple people that you were involved in all this.
The cops are referring to a shooting moments earlier that targeted him. Reginald James, a veterinary technician, landlord, and father of three, was walking by one of his rental properties when men in a car opened fire on him, prompting him to run.
Okay, well, that's all right. Go ahead and get his identification and everything. We'll go.
You got an ID in your pocket, sir?
Under the law, Mr. James is not required to give up his ID, but he consents anyway, politely.
I'm going to pat you down for our safety, then.
Based on the Constitution and settled court decisions, the police are free to try and talk with Mr. James, but he is under no obligation to respond or answer any questions.
And you can actually talk to us.
And he makes his position clear.
I ain't got nothing to say to y'all. I'm just trying to go home. Y'all stopped me for no reason.
No, we stopped you for...
Because I'm passing by and I fit a description.
You were pointed out,
That's okay.
so they may have all made a mistake.
You see, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's how they do us. You feel me? They had no right stopping that man. He was just trying to walk through. Because he black with dreads and it was a shoot. You think everybody with black with dreads is a shooter? Everybody don't shoot guns. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody, that's what I'm saying. Hey, if you black and we all, it don't matter how you look, we all fit the description of another black person. You feel me? Even if you under the mask. That's all they gotta say is black person. They go jam up every black person in sight. Let me tell y'all another quick story, right? So at my other job I used to work at, you know what I'm saying, traffic control, boom. So it was this black cop, man. So I asked, I said, is it the reason why y'all always pull over black folks, even if, you know what I'm saying, 2 to 4, whatever? And this is what this man literally said. He said, we train, if we see 4 black youth or black people driving in a car, we supposed to pull y'all over. You feel me? And I said, why is that? He had no answer. He didn't want to get deep into it. You feel what I'm saying? But he literally told me, like that, if you on a corner, anything, if you black, we pull you over. It's always because 90% of y'all is troublemakers. You dig what I'm saying? And that shit ain't true, man. They need to get their stats right, because it ain't all about it. It probably seem like it, but they hiding the other shit from us. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get back into this.
We'll work this out.
Y'all, it's cool though.
How do I go?
Because I ain't do. You stopping me for no reason.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gonna figure it out. I'm
A
a
little
college
bit.
graduate. I'm a homeowner. That's my home right there. That's my
Which
rental
one?
property. Right on the corner.
Okay, well, all you had to do was talk to us
I
a
ain't
little
have
bit.
to talk to y'all. I don't need to talk to y'all. You got me sitting here detained from walking
you're
from the
detained.
store coming home.
Mr. James is correct. He is detained and handcuffed, though he's the alleged crime victim, and he has the right not to talk.
I don't have to deal with y'all.
At certain times you do,
I
sir.
don't have to deal with you, Mr. McAdams.
Yes.
What's your name, sir? Mr. Negron? Nice to meet you.
So you say you don't know nothing about nothing, you ain't got nothing.
No questions, bro. I'm not answering any questions.
Hey, if you keep yelling like that, you're gonna try to find a way to
You
take you
making
to jail.
it
We're not wanting
worse.
that.
You're gonna take me to jail then.
Hey, relax. Come talk to me.
Thank you. Let me go.
He's a turd, ain't he, from over there. But multiple people pointed him out. That's what I got.
Why you mad?
That he was part of.
Because you're
That's
stopping
what
me.
he's
I
saying.
don't want to be bothered. I don't
So-
with y'all. I'm
Thank
looking
you.
for.
208 Central. My first 209 Central. I'm in route to 206. Also show me not having a camera.
Go ahead.
209 and 1930.
It's open. Has he identified himself yet?
No, he
Okay.
allowed me to get Billfo out.
Okay. Well, as of right now, he's under arrest for obstruction.
That's right. For refusing to answer any questions, Mr. James is being arrested for obstruction.
You have to identify yourself. I did. He has my ID.
Legal experts say that under the Constitution and the Arkansas Criminal Code, this is an unlawful arrest. But it gets even worse.
All we're trying to do is figure out what happened here. You're supposed to be the victim. You're the one being the and we're trying to help you.
Who's this guy?
After stating that Mr. James is supposed to be the victim, the police then speak to an eyewitness who confirms he was the victim.
So what did you see?
Well, I was sitting in my window right here about in the living room window, and I was on the phone with her. I had my blinds up. All I seen was a blue Grand Marquis speeding, outwards.
Coming out of the
out of
complex?
the apartment.
Uh-huh.
And then I seen him run that way, but the shots was already going on. I just made sure my kids was down and they was in the back room.
You heard shooting?
Yeah, he was running this way,
And he run in
across these people's yard.
Did the car look like it was after him? Or, but which way did they turn?
They turned this way.
They come up right behind him
yeah.
then? And then,
And he ran across his yard and over there in the people. Whoever stay over there.
in that gray house in the corner? I think he actually lives there.
He stayed there too.
So now that the police have been told Mr. James was the victim, not a suspect, do they let him go? Of course not. Instead, they run his name. But to the police supervisor's apparent frustration, the cops learn Mr. James has no arrest warrants.
All I care about is, does he have warrants for his arrest?
And you showed to be clear.
Okay. One, he's been now banned from housing. Banned him from housing.
At this point, the supervisor instructs his fellow officers to arrest and process Mr. James anyway.
If he doesn't want to identify himself, he's trying to walk away when we have a legal reason to stop.
That's when you grabbed him, man. I thought he's fixing to run.
We'll get you to transport him, do the arrest paperwork. I'll do the narrative and stuff on it.
Hey, you're talking to the lady in the red
One
shirt?
officer claims to another that the information the eyewitness provided can be used to justify the original detention of Mr. James, and that Mr. James' refusal to talk was therefore obstruction.
We got the witness that said he info so we can justify why we made contact.
However, the courts have long held that police cannot use information gathered after the fact to justify detaining somebody earlier.
Let's get him transported out of here.
See? He focused on the wrong thing. He's innocent. He's a victim. But you treating him like a criminal. That's what I be saying about the respect. You feel me? That's what I be saying about why we don't get treated equal with others. You feel me? Because if that was another person, they wouldn't be treating him like that. The man gave this man his ID. You feel me? And you a sergeant at that. How can you be a sergeant and have that much hatred or that much evilness in your heart that you have to arrest this man because the simple fact is he won't you say he ain't corroborate because he won't give y'all details on what happened. Maybe he don't want to say nothing to y'all because he know if he say something, is y'all gonna protect him for his safety? You know what I'm saying? Because right now y'all treating him like a criminal. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all make no fucking sense. The man, your partner already got his ID. That's identifying himself. He didn't refuse to give him his ID. He said, hey, the ID right there. He know his whole information. But he won't tell y'all the situation, so you feel like, okay, you ain't, what do you say? Instruction. You feel me? Instructing rut. He ain't did nothing towards y'all fucking up y'all the investigation. That's all he did to say he don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Which he got the right, like the dude said, he got the right to say that, which is that's the law. You know what I'm saying? But you going overboard. You taking your sergeant job too seriously. You know what I'm saying? You need to pipe that motherfucking shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that, cause that's unnecessary, bro. And let that man about that backseat of that police car, bro, and go look for the person that really committed the shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's get back into this shit.
Get him banned, get him out of here so we can finish. Just come back here.
Furthermore, in this case, the eyewitness information made it clear Mr. James was not a suspect, just a target and a victim. And Mr. James was victimized twice. First by whoever tried to shoot him, and secondly by other men with guns, the police. The cops took Mr. James to a police station where they processed and booked him for obstruction. All of this happened in July 2022. The judge that was assigned to handle the criminal charge reportedly decided not to try the case in court, but rather place the charge under advisement. In the meantime, Mr. James is pursuing a civil lawsuit against the Texarkana Police Department. He's being represented by the Hearst Law Group of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Legal experts say Mr. James and his legal team have a strong case for civil rights violations. The experts point out that Texarkana police had no reasonable articulable suspicion to treat Mr. James like a criminal suspect and arrest him simply because he refused to answer their questions. The officers also falsely claim Mr. James refused to identify himself even though he was not required to do so, and the officers themselves stated on their body cameras that Mr. James was only a potential victim, not a suspect. But instead of showing any respect or decency, these police handcuffed Mr. James and trampled all over the Constitution. Kudos to Mr. James for refusing to cooperate with these tyrants and for standing up for his constitutional rights. If the Texarkana police had even a shred of integrity and shame, they would settle this lawsuit. But some police are so ignorant and full of themselves that they can't even admit when they've made a mistake. The Texarkana, Arkansas police made a clear mistake in this case, and sooner or later, they're going to have to pay up. I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us.
See, that's what I be saying, right? And then that's why I had to bring this. That's why I had to bring this to you and react to it, because everybody be always saying like we be overreacting, or we do too much, or the way we be acting. But no, it don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time. They be acting like it's 100% all our fault when shit happen like this. Like I said, I had 2 encounters with them. You know what I'm saying? Where it wasn't pretty. You feel what I'm saying? Where they was accusing me and shit like that, and then it wasn't even true. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because of the color of my skin. And that's why I said that ain't gonna never change my narrative about the situation, because how they act towards me and how I seen them act towards others. You feel what I'm saying? Now that man, okay, he was a victim. Y'all knew he was a victim. Y'all try to make him a suspect and a victim. And they let y'all know he wasn't the one. He was running from the situation. And then it kept the cold thing about it, two times they didn't came through and tried to do something to that little to old boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's what I be saying too. Like, we quick to hurt each other, man. That's crazy. It's like we against each other, then the world against us. You know what I'm saying? We can't win from losing. You know what I'm saying? We need to get this shit together, man. Like, this man is a realtor. You feel me? Got something good going on for himself. You know what I'm saying? Bright future ahead of him. I mean, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? To be a realtor, to own property and stuff like that. That's a good position to be in. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they come through because they hating you, or somebody probably get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You feel me? But at the same time, he even told them that, the police, and they don't even acknowledge that. He's like, oh yeah, he say he supposed to own that, and they like, oh yeah, he do, that's his. Like, they don't believe we don't supposed to have nothing in life. They don't want us to have nothing in life. You feel me? Like I said, when that man see me doing my UPS job, man, he was more mad at me, look like me doing a good thing for myself, other than him trying to hit me in that crosswalk and saying he apologized with his hand on his gun, though. And best believe I ran to him. And this crazy thing about it, I ran to this man again when I had to deliver to the police station. I went in there and he was behind the counter. And remind you, I put in a complaint about him. You feel me? And so I ended up seeing him behind the desk. You feel me? And I told him it was even it was another lady laughing like a motherfucker, because I said, you don't remember me? He looking at me, he like, where I know you from? I say, yeah, you remember me because y'all don't forget faces, right? Because you the law, so you know who the hell I am. I'm the UPS driver. I'm in the same fit, everything. I know you remember me. I'm the one you walked up to holding your gun, trying to confront me about what I said when I said you almost hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because you heard me say that. That was the reason for you getting out, holding your gun, and approaching me with authority. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it even be your own kind that you feel that's supposed to come, and the ones that supposed to help you, that you supposed to think had your back, don't even have your back. They against you too, because of that badge and that gun make them a different person, or at least to get bullied or something. You know what I'm saying? That shit is unnecessary, man. All this shit need to stop. Like, people always be like, y'all always overreacting. No, we ain't overreacting. This is the real truth. This what really be happening to us. And y'all see it and everybody else see it. That shit is not blind. Stevie Wonder can see the shit. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit don't even make no sense, man, out here, what we go through, man. As people, man. You know what I'm saying? And shit. go outside, shit, you motherfucker be afraid to go outside because ain't no telling what'll happen. Because you got your own kind and you got the police against you. You dig what I'm saying? You got the chain crew and you got the other motherfuckers against you. Why would you want to go outside, man? Ain't no telling if you gonna make it back home to your family. And that's cold. That's cold. How you gotta think about how you gotta be like that in your own person in your own environment. You feel me? You want a place you want to call home. You know what I'm saying? Where you station at. You dig what I'm saying, man? Come on, man. This shit is crazy, man. But I want to sit here and preach to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all my opinion, how I feel about the situation. If you feel some type of way, man, hey, leave me a comment down on. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about this situation. Which y'all feel like the cop was being was a racist profile or what you feel about it. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, that's your opinion, man. You feel how you tied to your opinion, just like I'm tied to mine. You dig what I'm saying? And all I want to say, man, we got to start being mindful of our situations too. You feel me? Like, we run into a situation like this and we don't know how it would turn out. You feel me? You end up coming, you end up being a victim to a suspect, and just like that because of the color of your skin, man. Pay attention. Pay attention, man. And all I want to say, man, if you watch this to the end, man, I appreciate you, man, tuning in to my channel. If you ain't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell for your boy. Hey, you already subscribed to me? Hey, man, I appreciate you fucking with my channel. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, and like I always say, until the next one, peace.